Hi everybody. What I'm doing today is working on a Steinway Grand. This is the action here that I have out of the piano, and the hammers are all pushed up out of the way so I can work on the jacks. These little guys right here, this is the jack, the top of the jack, and it's inside this little window, this stirrup in the repetition lever. Some people call this a balancier, depending on who you talk to. So, but see how the one beside it has an equal amount of space left and right. But this one does not. It's offset. There's more space on this side than this side. This one is really bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unscrew this thing right down here. The screws are kind of in there if you can see them. And I'll unscrew this guy, and then I'll put it on my little funny little tool here. This is just a little aluminum tool that has graduated steps on it. And what I will do then is see if I can do this one-handed and film what I'm doing. We're unscrewing, and we're pulling this guy out, setting the screw down. Now the entire mechanism is out. You can see there's a spring there. And you can see the shape of the jack and the L. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this little guy right here on my tool, and I'm going to push down on the top. It's hard to do one-handed, but I'll push down on the top right here, and then I'll take my little hammer here, and I will tap the jack right on the top, and what that will do is it will bend this pin right here a little bit left to right so that the jack will align in the center. This is the only place in the piano where a pin like this, a rotational pin, is allowed to be bent. And it's ever so slightly just so you can get this aligned here. Now, there's no way to do this and hold the phone, so I'm going to set it down and make a tap and then show you what I've done when I'm finished. So I'm going to put it down on the table. It's going to be black for a minute. And here in a second you're going to hear some tapping. It's going to be loud, so you might want to cover your ears. And here we go. Okay, I over-adjusted it a little too much, so I'm going to put it on the other side of the tool and go back the other direction. And again, I overshot the previous direction, so we're going to tap it again. This is very delicate work, and it's very precise. And the precision you pay attention to here is going to have a lot to do with how the piano feels from note to note. Picking the phone back up now. Now you see that I have pounded that back into where it's the same distance on each. Well, I'm not sure I like that. I'm going to tap it just one more time to get it a little more even. Now we'll take a look at that. Now you can see there we have the same amount of space left and right. And it moves freely. And the jack pin is bent just ever so slightly. I'm going to put it back in the piano now. You don't need to see me screw it back in. But that's one of the preparatory things for regulating the piano is making sure all the jacks are squarely in the center of the windows. Thanks for watching. Bye.